today I will be presenting about meals, munch, manage, and master regarding your current issue. And this is the topic that you wanted to focus on, yeah? So this is what I came up with. Right? Nice. So we'll have a pre-test first. I'll send it to you guys. Okay. This pre-test is just to assess your current knowledge.
Oh, I thought we need paper and pencil.
Later pa yan.
Ay, okay. Sige.
I'll send it to you.
I don't know.
I'll send it to you and then if
Messenger.
May messenger ka naman dyan, ha? You can access it.
You
You wanna use this one instead? Or good?
Oh, I thought you said.
Okay, so this pre-test is just to, again, assess your knowledge about what you know and how you guys are eating recently.
Oh, see, wait lang. This is gonna be interesting. Retain healthy weight. Ilan ba?
Tatlo.
Ooh, you can do multi-oat.
Yeah, you can do.
Okay. You do the following preventing you from. I want skills. Oh, you can see anything. Thanks so much, time.
Do you guys wanna not see each other so that it's just a surprise if you make it?
I said there's like a thing.
Yeah, there's a thing. There's a stats thing in the end.
Oh, we have.
It shows
the low one there. Taste and flavor. The law.
Select all that apply, so you can select as much as you can.
Only that one. Okay. Then not that. Berry.
This was in the textbook.
Oh, I saw this in AP once.
Really?
In the thing, in the church. I saw them talk about this, It's somewhat. Okay. It's this. I miss, yes. It's not fruity anymore. No.
Fruity?
I am fruity no more. Green.
No.
I don't know. All the time. Every day, actually. In fact.
I love how seriously you guys are taking this. But anyway, that is the possibility.
Beans I like. I prefer this, but I can't. It's not my choice. I love beans. Oh my gosh. Wait, what do you mean green? Like
Greens.
any green?
Yeah, like pechay, lettuce.
You're actually.
Yeah,
I'm beating them. Actually, don't eat very much. I feel so bad. No.
Yeah,
No. Actually, bro, I'm actually that. Never. No, brother in Christ. What is? Oh, I wish I could say this, but I'm not. Wait, whole grain like. On you. Beans. I don't.
Whole grain is like wheat bread, rice.
Yeah, the rice is also very healthy here.
Brown rice?
Yeah.
Milk.
No, not really. I wish I could. Oh my! I used to, bro. Man, but always, yes, I love this tofu. That's tofu, right? Okay, 100%. I want to learn more about
This one is just a. It's just called. It's for the
snacks. I want to be a snack.
You want to be a snack?
Oh, that's wrong. But I can do anything. I know. I want drinks. Yes. You want to.
That one is an optional question.
Would you need to learn more about salt?
Yes,
Salt for her. Excuse me? Yes.
Sorry.
That's so cute.
What's up?
You're joking. Excuse me, bro?
What?
What do you want me to do? All of farm. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, the thing is, I eat it all the time, but not a lot, so it's okay. Anyways.
It's becoming a game of the captcha.
You're having a hard time
The
with the caption
captcha's
and
so
the
bad.
actual post. That's insane.
Guys.
What the?
What? What is
The captcha is the one.
Ayan. Amen. Hallelujah. You're done, Ira?
Yeah, she didn't have any problem with the captcha. I'm here having a problem with the captcha.
So cute, Isha. Okay. You guys wanna see each other's stats? Okay. So.
To be fair, I do here eat in the house and I'm forced to eat these.
Yeah.
I am not!
Yeah, so here, you can check it here. You guys can open that. You're in the middle.
Yeah, bro.
She's in the far right.
She's always eating fruits. I'm jealous.
So here you can see and keep track of your current choices in food.
These are bad as bro. What? Yeah, bro. I'll work on this when AUP does something about their menu.
Anyway.
Nothing. You guys can't. Okay, bro. That's crazy.
That's cool. Anyway. Thanks for taking the pre-test. At least you guys are kind of conscious of what you guys are eating.
Yes,
so let's move on with our presentation.
Yay.
So we have something called the Filipino plate. The one that we did a while ago is more American. Yeah. But it's accurate when it comes to the pre-test. So this is called the Pinggang Pinoy, which consists of go, grow, and glow. So these foods here are the ones that you have, that are available to us.
Yeah.
These are the only food that we use that are available to us.
Is this malunggay?
Yeah, this is malunggay. This is
it's
rice.
up right there. You don't like fish?
I like fish. I mean, the malunggay.
Yeah, malunggay is up. Anyway, and then we have our banana, everything. This is designed for our daily living here in the Philippines because there are some food that we cannot access. But
Yeah.
dairy, who drinks milk every day here?
In the morning.
Yeah,
That
that
makes
is
me
not.
full actually, no? Actually. Am I
What in the world?
No, seriously.
But yeah, it is like that.
TMI.
You're being
There.
recorded right now.
It's okay.
Jerica, please clip that.
It's okay.
Clip that.
Wait,
Clip that out.
Anyway, so just to introduce you guys, and you guys know the food
yeah.
pyramid, but this
Oh,
is
yeah.
more adjusted to daily Filipino food.
Oh.
So this one, eat little, eat some more, eat most, drink a lot. So
Water.
My mom would love to hear that part.
So water in the very bottom. How much water do you guys drink per day? That much?
One water bottle.
Who like that?
I see.
What?
But I drink a lot in the
Now.
dorm.
Okay, okay.
Bawi ako sa dorm.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
And then how about
Feeling it
for
different now.
rice, recrops, or do you guys mostly eat that
Yeah, right.
in weeks? Okay. How about for vegetables, green salads?
Yes.
Yes.
Salad every morning.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, fish. You guys don't eat fish.
I
right?
eat
Eat fish?
She
fish.
fish.
I eat fishes. No, I try to eat fish.
Oh, you eat fish. But you don't, right?
I
Okay.
just
So-
eat fish.
Usually for protein, what do you?
Beans, specifically kidney beans.
Beans. So yours more on fish than
Yeah, actually, parents would buy fishes for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, she actually does.
You are a cat.
Okay, actually, yeah.
And then fats, oils, and sugars. You don't need that stuff.
I eat a lot of it.
It's actually there's more salt.
The salt,
Exposed that
the
shit.
sodium content.
Yes.
Anyway.
Anyways, proceed.
So that's the food for the Filipinos. And so, what do you guys think is an eating habit? In your own words, not with this.
You don't have it.
Yeah, what is an eating habit to you personally?
Something like I eat at least like 3 times a week.
Uh-huh.
It's like a routine.
A routine.
So you have to do it again and again.
Yeah. So, according to Medina et al., not the Medina you're thinking of, an eating habit is a conscious collective and repetitive behavior which leads to people to select, to consume, and use certain foods and diets in response to social and cultural influence.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So, have you guys noticed what you eat is usually, of course, what your parents prepare for you.
Yes.
But then, yeah.
Especially her.
Hey.
But then, for your sister naman, nasa labas siya, diba? So, sangkap talaga siya na
I have no choice.
more on social influence, of course.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what an eating habit is. And, well, it's, what's this? It's constructed by the people around you and by your environment.
Yeah, it's true.
So, okay, so there are two types of eating
Oh
habits.
my gosh!
The healthy and unhealthy. Okay, let's go with the healthy one first. So a healthy eating habit is constructed with a regular meal pattern. So that. The next is a balanced diet, portion control, mindful eating, adequate hydration, limiting intake of processed foods. As for unhealthy eating habits, it's skipping meals, irregular eating times, overeating or binge eating, high intake of processed foods, and eating late at night.
Oh, so like,
Yeah.
that's very VIP.
Trophy.
So, for eating late at night, I think you guys know naman kung bakit. Are you guys aware of why?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
Because you're. I forgot.
No, like, are you asking why we eat or why people eat later?
Oh, why you're
Why?
not supposed to?
Yeah, why you're not
Oh.
supposed to.
I know because it's not good for your teeth.
That's one thing.
Yeah,
that is one
because like
thing.
if you
Yes.
eat at night, you won't have the urge. You don't have the.
This thing, I don't know what it's called.
But okay, for this last one, it's about the body's chemical reaction. There is a set time to when your
Acid.
your body releases acids for you to chew on and to digest your food. So, minsan, especially at night, matutulog ka lang naman, di ka naman maglalakad sa labas. You don't really have to eat late at night.
Especially if it's lots, no?
Yeah,
Kaya
especially if
bangungot
it's
is the same.
Yes. So, ayun. This usually, itong last na factor na to usually causes obesity. You know, it doesn't get digested at night because you don't move, you don't do anything, you just sleep. And it will just...
overworking yourself.
Yeah, that too. So, when it's not supposed to, your body also needs to rest. That's why you sleep
I'm
at
so
night.
sorry, stomach.
But anyway,
Once in a while lang.
so this is where we're gonna use the pen and the paper.
Okay.
So
This is
you have to
fun.
create a T-chart of your eating habits, both
Oh
healthy
my
and unhealthy. You can add from what you have right now, and you can add the ones from here.
2,
Wait,
3,
wait, what?
So you'll make a T-chart of differentiating your current healthy and unhealthy eating habits.
So you get from there?
Yeah, you can get it from here, or you can, the one that you have. That was
I love the line. It's very
unhealthy
Oh, okay.
and unhealthy.
Yes.
For my healthy, let's see what is healthy. A portion control, definitely.
Why are you crazy?
No, girl. You limit your intake processed food, but like
You
it's
can-
limit. Like don't even eat at all.
You can
It's
put
actually like fucked up, bro. Like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. How am I supposed to do that?
No. For me, mine is skipping meals.
Do you
That's
eat
the
breakfast every day?
No, not all the time. Only MW.
Wow.
Ay, oo nga. Because you have class.
Like
So you also have class.
But she just doesn't wake up early and eat.
Wow.
What else do I have?
The balanced diet is like, you eat
Yeah.
Yeah,
Enough of all the things.
Yeah, olive, grow, glow. And
I'm missing out on the fruits. I really miss fruits. So we're gonna eat fruits later.
Just we can figure.
You know what? As of recently, adequate hydration. So true.
Yeah, that's good.
Go.
Is it from recent experience?
Yeah, actually.
I hear
You're so slow, bro.
My bad. I'll just do mindful eating because I am mindful. Wait, what do you mean mindful? You think when you eat?
Yeah, you think about what you eat, you
Okay,
think
yeah,
when
I
you
do.
eat, or the effects of it. You're conscious of what it does to you.
I seriously don't have other problem. Regular. Yeah, actually no. I have regular eating times. I just have to skip some of them. That's why it becomes weird. So I put them together.
Do you guys eat late at night?
Yes.
I do. Nung pandemic, uso talaga sa amin yan. Late at night.
I didn't even
Oh,
eat,
that's
bro.
true.
Huh? No, remember when we used to watch?
Oh yeah, true. But then I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, because you were so full from. That's why you shouldn't eat at night because in the
Yeah.
morning you won't eat anymore.
Yeah, and then you will. Anyway, we'll get to that. So, are you guys good?
I think this is so far all I can think of. What other healthy stuff?
How about you?
I think that's
Is
it.
there?
What other
Oh yeah, broccoli. The broccoli.
Yes, love every girl.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you guys. So, that activity is just to make you aware of
The
and
healthy and
yeah,
unhealthy.
differentiate your habits. So, let's move on. So, how do you create a healthy eating habit? So, this is one mnemonic that I came up with last night. It's called NICE meal.
Wow.
Okay, so N stands for nutrition, I stands for intake control, C is consistency, E is
Yo, I
the
don't like
environment.
Okay.
At least it's nice.
And then for meal, M is for mindful eating, E is for enjoyment. Of course, you have to enjoy what you're eating. And
Yes.
A, awareness. L is for
We
liquids.
cannot live without. Okay, nice.
Okay.
Nice meal.
So first, let's talk
I know
about
someone's gonna remember that.
Oh, stop! Don't expose me like
your
that.
wave of mnemonics. Anyway, so first, nutrition. So this is how the body uses the food for energy, for growth, and for repair. So there are 5 major groups that you have to include and have to consider when you eat your nutritional values in your food. So you guys are familiar: fruits, veggies, grains, proteins, and dairy, right? Okay. So there are 2 types of nutrients as well. First being macronutrients. These are your carbohydrates, your proteins, and your fat. You know this from biochem.
Yes.
So this has to do with your body energy and how it functions. And these macronutrients are responsible for those functions. As for micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, these are the ones that help you strengthen yourself. So it strengthens your systems and your bones and your organs. If you want to keep your organs.
This is the target of their brand.
Yeah, kind of. Micronutrients more. More on micronutrients. So, as for, did you guys eat anything today that was related to a macronutrient or micronutrient?
I ate, I think, my burger today is filled with all of this already, so I think I'm good.
That's good, that's good. Did you eat the same thing, Ira?
I did not eat anything today.
Really?
I woke up at 12, so like.
We will feed her tonight.
We will
na lang.
feed you tonight with all of these micronutrients.
Are we not supposed to eat that? No.
Do you want to IV it in a
Actually, yeah, I'm kidding.
Anyway, I'm gonna cut that. Please cut that. Anyway.
And I'll say clip that.
So good nutrition supports your focus, your moods, and disease prevention.
Oh, this is why.
So yeah, it's important that you think about the nutritional value of what you're eating. The next, E. So, sorry, intake control. So this is the portion control that we just talked about a while ago. So I saw that you guys both wrote portion control. Yes, it is very important since it prevents overeating or undereating. and it puts the right amount of what you want to eat. Doesn't put anything to waste, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, when you do intake control, or when you want to do intake control, you have to listen to your body, of course. Eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full. Have you guys heard like the 80% rule? Once the 80% rule when you eat?
Don't for the what? For the dessert?
No, when you eat in general. When you eat the meal in general. So basically, I don't know if it's Japanese. It's basically you just only eat until you're 80% full, but not really full. Because of course it leads to the food comas, tendency to sleep,
That's
right?
why
And you go,
oh my
yes,
gosh.
exactly.
Okay, sorry.
So
Stop bashing.
it's okay. It's valid. That's a student. This is about food. That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Proceed.
yeah, that's the 80% rule. You just have to keep a limit, or you have to be conscious of when you're almost full.
And not when you're so full.
Yeah, not when you're so
So
full.
buffet is not advisable.
Yeah, buffet is not advisable. There are a lot of people who leave the buffet with indigestion because yeah, you're using
Money went to what?
yeah, your money went to what, right? So they want to make most of their money. So for example, I'm so sorry. So we went, me and my boyfriend, sometimes we go to the chicken wings.
I know what you were saying.
Yeah. So of course, since him being him, of course he will pass that 80% rule.
Yeah, because he's built like that.
Yeah, he's built like that, and also he's thinking about the money that he spent on the food.
But kinakaya naman, right?
Kinakaya niya, of course, the
Bro's built like that. Oh my gosh, have you seen oh my gosh, their meals? 2 eggs!
Anyway.
Don't be me.
No.
Proceed.
The next is, of course, you don't skip your meals. Since this
Why are you looking at me like that?
since this increases the possibility of making you overeat.
Yeah,
Right?
overfill.
Yes,
yourself.
overfill yourself, and then later your pattern might become a little skewed.
Yeah,
Your
'cause you're still
portions,
full.
yeah, your portions are a little weird. Okay, next is binge eating. Of course, you're not supposed to binge eat.
Who eat out of boredom? No!
Yes.
And me.
There is some times that you eat, well, when you eat chips, there is no nutritional value, right? You're just there to fill yourself, but there's no nutritional value. So, you just have to limit eating snacks and binge eating, of course. Okay?
Noted.
The next one is to snack smart. You choose what is good for you and which will provide you nutritional.
Eat carrots, guys.
Yeah, with nutrition. Just don't overeat a bunch of it. Of course, you still have to control the portion of it. So when you watch your proportions and sizes, you have it avoids overeating and undereating. Okay. The next is C, consistency.
Oh.
So this has to do with the amount of times you eat per day. From the interview last time, you mentioned that yeah, it's inconsistent, right?
Yes.
So of course you have to eat meals at regular times per day. It helps control your hunger and prevents overeating again. It keeps your energy and metabolism steady, supports the digestion and blood sugar balance, and builds a healthy routine that is easier to stick with. So, in your case,
Yes.
since apparently it is kind of inconsistent,
Yeah.
have you like tried to sneak in some type of snack or meal in between?
I just eat as much as I can for lunch
Yeah,
to keep the
energy keep going,
Yeah.
right? So, it's also good naman na you sneak in some food, some of the classes, right? Yeah. Yes. So here, yeah, it builds a healthy routine to stick with. So during your Monday and Wednesday, right?
I can eat normally.
Yeah.
Normally.
But during Tuesday and Thursday,
Hindi.
yeah. So maybe one of the ways that we can help with that is either we sneak in some food or we meal prep the night before. I can help you with that if you want.
Thank you.
Yes. So that you can finally
We'll
eat.
see that.
Since we have something to heat up the food with, right?
Oh, yeah,
So
that's true.
yeah, we can just meal prep the night before. If you need any help, you can ask.
Or maybe cereals is the best.
Yeah.
I'll tell my parents.
Cereals is also good. Or overnight oats.
Did mommy let you eat overnight oats yet?
Okay,
Okay,
we'll discuss that later. So here are the times that you're supposed to eat. At breakfast, 1 to 2 hours after you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is when your acid gets released to digest, right? So that's why you get this gurgling stuff in your stomach. The next is lunch, which is 4 to 5 hours after your breakfast. Dinner, which is 6 to 7 p.m. But then again, your dinner is kind of an option. You don't really have to eat. Yeah.
That's where you're supposed to skip, not this.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we end up skipping breakfast and eat so much
Yeah, because of the time, right?
Oh, masarap lang talaga dinner namin.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Or sometimes you just don't really get to eat much in the day. Bumabawi ka pag dinner. That's what makes it taste good, the hunger. Anyway.
That's actually true.
So, okay, and then the next is snacks. Of course, it's better if you eat snacks at 10 to 11 and 3 to 4.
Yeah, kasi you're gonna follow the next meal.
Yeah, you're gonna follow the next meal. And here's a little rule to follow. For breakfast, you eat like a king.
Oh, yeah.
For lunch, you eat like a queen. For dinner, you eat like a pauper. So, you're a peasant. Yeah, basically. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah. So, big meals for breakfast. Save it for breakfast. You guys can enjoy it as much as you want. As for lunch, you can be picky with what you eat because you're not supposed to be eating too much, right? Of course, you have classes in the afternoon, you'll end up being sleepy.
Yeah, and you'll just not listen.
Yeah, and you'll not just listen anymore. So just try to keep it a little portion. And for dinner, again, it is optional. Or you just eat a small cracker or something.
Small crackers.
Yes. Okay, next. E. So this is the environment. So you create a clean, calm, and distraction-free place to eat. Right?
Distraction.
This helps with your appetite and eating too. Of course, kakain ka ba sa madumi na ano? Hindi, like, if you go to a restaurant and they didn't wipe the table and it's all sticky and country. Okay, it's not helping. Okay. And the next is you keep healthy foods visible and accessible to you. So do you guys have any healthy and accessible?
Yeah, in the fridge.
Alright. That's good. How about in the door?
You have to walk like 8 minutes away. Mag-complain.
Anyway,
Proceed.
it's okay. And then next is be mindful of the social settings because it can always pressure you on when you want to eat and when you don't. Of course, sometimes your days na patuloy-tuloy talaga yung day to the point na you cannot find a chance to eat.
Properly.
So, yun nga, you can bring a snack, sneak in something. Yes.
Forbidden.
I would snacks are not forbidden.
Yeah, you can eat in between classes.
I would say, but where do you go?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Pero before kasi very strict with ang ice snacks.
Ay, oo. But now they're not.
Yeah, you can literally pop a freaking chip and just give the teacher like, oh, you want something? Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be that way because when you get to college, it's going to change.
It's gonna be like that
Yeah,
anyway.
it's not going to be like that. Okay, next. And mindful eating. So this is what that you asked about a while ago. This is basically you being conscious about what you're eating. All of the nutritional consistency, blah blah blah. This helps your this is how your body uses your food for energy and growth, just like nutrition. And this is the same thing. So this is for mindful eating. This is
Go lang.
this is how you keep conscious of what you're eating.
So if it has this stuff, you should know.
Yeah, you should know when you're eating. So checking the label, that is mindful eating, isn't it?
Yes, check the label.
That's for
I love the ad.
yeah.
That's why you
basically.
should check the label.
Yeah, you check the labels of the nutritional content, how much of this, how much of that, what you are eating, what are you going to prepare for the next, right?
Yeah.
So-
Ingredients.
Yeah, the ingredients. So that is mindful eating. We're on to the third, to the last, enjoyment. Of course, we want to enjoy our food. So choose healthy foods that, of course, you enjoy, right? Unless you want to eat. Do you guys enjoy pampalaya?
No!
Okay.
I knew you were going to say that.
Ang bilis eh.
Telepathy. Anyway. So, yeah, you have to choose foods that you genuinely enjoy and are good for you.
Yeah.
This helps your morale to eat that.
It's like a motivation.
Yeah, it's your motivation to eat. So, what are some foods that are healthy that you guys actually want to eat?
Potatoes.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Okay.
She snacks on tomatoes.
Raw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
good.
got how I like. No, I'm kidding.
That's why your skin is very nice.
Thank you.
No kid though,
No,
so
yeah.
yeah, good for you.
Okay, the next is, of course, you have to try something new or healthy versions of what you want to eat.
Okay, that's why potatoes the best. There's lots
Of course, there is, you have a potato and then you deep fry it. That's a difference.
Okay, that's a different story. You can make it into mashed potatoes.
Yeah, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes.
Baked
Yeah, you just make sure of the portions of everything that you put.
Yes.
The last is...
Potatoes.
Oh
Oh, that's also
Oh my
nice.
gosh,
Yeah,
stop.
that's good. Okay. Next is eating should be satisfying, positive, and not a punishment. Ang palaya to you, does it feel like a punishment?
100%.
So yeah,
Not a punishment.
just think about what you want to eat, but of course the healthy ones,
Yeah.
so that you can be happy and full and satiated.
Satiated. Yes.
Okay. And then second to the last, your awareness, of course. You have to recognize your emotional or stress eating patterns. Do you guys have any habits
I
of that?
don't eat much when I more like I don't eat when I'm stressed.
That's good.
So-
How about you, Ira?
I don't know.
Like people kasi sometimes they stress eat.
Yeah, for me, when it came to like exams, actually now that I'm in AUP,
You eat stress eat?
yeah, I stress eat a
Oh,
lot more
yeah.
because of the new environment and everything. Yeah.
I don't eat lunch, bro.
Really?
What do you do? You
I don't
stress.
eat at all.
You're
I
stressed.
just-
You eat your stress.
Yeah.
Eat the stress instead.
And then next, you can keep a food journal or just anything that you want to write to keep track of what you're eating. So, and reflect on what makes you do this, what makes you eat that. And you recognize the
Cravings
pattern.
is that part?
Cravings? I think so, yeah.
Triggers.
Yeah, it triggers.
crave
Yeah,
this
I
and
crave this and that. And maybe there's a specific time or a specific situation that makes you crave that thing. Right?
Period.
Yes. So, yeah, we have to keep on track on that. And last is you stay informed about what your body needs to feel at its best. So usually, what do you guys eat to make it feel at its best? Or what do you guys eat
Balance
and you
out.
think like it will make you feel at its best? Just balance.
Like for example, you eat so much salt the previous meal, you balance it with something not salty.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't want to eat like too much. Like, I don't like one. Like, you know, there's like 3 like options. Like, I only want like at least 2. There's like 4. I'm out of here.
The viands. Anyway, also one.
I hope you don't get like culture shock in AUP, bro.
Yeah,
Huh?
there's a lot.
Boom!
Oh, damn.
See?
I think she would go for a budget meal, or either she would just pick like rice
Rice
and
and
viand. Yeah, that's good. I feel like.
We're letting you in the stuff in the AUP now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
So.
Foreshadowing was very
Subtle brush.
So, if you eat something salty, you can always balance it out with water.
Yeah, that's right.
That's one of the ways. Or if you eat something too much, you can always fast after. Like
Yeah.
when you come from a buffet, you're very full. You have
You
to
have
fast.
one less meal to eat.
Yeah, one less meal to eat, rather than listening to what your emotions are saying and you gotta eat more. Yes. So, yeah, that is what awareness is all about. The last but not the least is the liquids.
Yeah.
So again, when I heard you guys, when I asked you guys a while ago about your water habits, you're getting better at it, right?
Yeah.
Good for her. Finish. Ay, bawi naman sa dorm sister.
So yeah, bumabawi ka sa dorm. So of course, we have to drink plenty of wine throughout the day, 8 cups, especially now that we're getting into summer.
It's hot.
It's very hot outside, so you guys gotta drink 8 cups of water
Yes.
every day. And then, of course, you limit yourselves to sugary or teas. I was gonna include a boba here with a cancel, but I
Stop!
it's okay.
Yeah.
So, limit your sugary drinks like soda or sweet tea, so that it doesn't cause a glucose spike and a sugar spike. like that. And or increase any diabetic risk, right?
We have a coffee.
A
Where
coffee.
did that go?
Coffee is, it's kind of a two-sword, like a two-edged sword, because it can make you awake, right? But then it's acidic, caffeinated.
Sugar level can also be high.
Yeah, or if you don't drink it without sugar level. Kaso nga lang, ang caffeine, it will make you palpitate. Palpitate ba yan? Yeah, it will make your heart palpitate.
Unless you're immune to it.
Yeah.
So bad thing about it.
But there is a study on that before. I don't know. I forgot who made it. But it's okay. Drinking coffee can cause heart problems.
Yeah.
Because of the palpitating. It makes it overwork. So as a nurse, I try to get rid of that.
Unfortunately, it's a condiment for
for
allied health workers. Coffee is like a dextrose.
Yeah, it is. It's their Vicodin.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have to just limit. Did you see like their diagnostic office? They drink coffee like all the time there. Yeah. So just limit on those. You can take every once in a while, but just not every day. Just sweet drinks, anything but water. Just every.
But water should be every day.
Yeah, water should be every day. 8 cups. Okay, so that was the last of nice meal. So one more mnemonic that I want you guys to remember is RQQ. So first, regularity. This is also like consistency.
Yes.
So of course you have to eat your meals at consistent times each day. Okay, so regularity. And then next is quantity. You have to eat the right amount of food. This is the portion control that I said a while ago. Do not to eat too much or too little. The last is your quality. You must choose nutritious whole foods over processed or junk foods. Okay, so again, RQQ. So R is
Regularity.
Q.
Quality. Well, I was looking down there.
It's okay.
And quality.
Yeah. It's okay. So just remember RQQ. This helps you when you eat RQQ.
Nice meals.
Yes.
RQQ.
Nice meal and RQQ. So just a takeaway from Ellen G. White, our greatest prophet ever.
Amen.
Indulgence of appetite is the greatest cause of physical and mental weakness and lies at the foundation of the large amount of feebleness that is apparent everywhere. So basically, you are what you eat.
Yes, very much.
The last
I'm kidding.
verse.
I'm kidding.
So a verse for reflection.
Yes.
So whether you eat or drink, do it all for the glory of God, which is found in 1 Corinthians, then verse 31, because our body is not ours. It is the temple of God. So thank you for listening. That is all for my lecture today.
Thank you so. Oh my gosh, it's tomatoes.
Yay, we're done.
Okay, we're
I'm so
done.
sorry.
No,
That was
it's fine.
like 40 minutes.